Hello, I'm Mike Russell from musicradiocreative.com. In this video, I'll show you how to master audio in Adobe Premiere Pro. So here we are with a vlog pretty much ready to master. Everything is done. If you want to make audio sound great on individual microphones and for certain filming situations, go and check out my brand new Adobe Premiere Pro audio presets over at mrc.fm/presets. Different presets for different microphones and also fun vocal effects, all at mrc.fm/presets. So here is a finished vlog. Let's play a little bit of it back.
That is an intense amount of dust.
And as you can see on the audio meters, all the levels are looking really good. I'm in the audio workspace of Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, the thing you're going to need to bear in mind here is we do have a master channel here. This is a channel that you can't place audio clips on, but it appears down here at the bottom, and it has the ability to increase or decrease the track volume. So here on the master channel, we're going to apply an effect called, funnily enough, mastering to master our audio. Why would you want to master audio? Well, sometimes even after you got your mix sounding right, there can be some rogue peaks or just some little bits that you want to iron out. So mastering just makes everything sound better. It doesn't fix audio problems. You should do that first. But once everything is sounding good and you've got a nice mix, nice levels, mastering will enhance things and also help you to meet things like loudness standards before you upload to the internet or broadcast wherever it's going to go. So to get this up, obviously you're in the audio workspace, but this isn't usually showing this bunch of grey boxes above the mixing desk. That's this little triangle here. So pop that open and then look for the master channel, and over here pop it down and look for special, because it's a very special effect, and then go for mastering. Here it is, and then to get the effect open, you double click the mastering, and there it is. By default, it's on Bright Hype. I don't like Bright Hype. There's a really good preset I like in mastering because it's very subtle. In fact, it's so subtle, they named it Subtle Clarity. That's my favorite mastering effect. The only thing I would do with this effect is remove the reverb, unless you want a kind of echoey sound to your overall video, but in general, you don't. So 0% there. Everything else, let's leave it at default and have a little listen to how it sounds. Let's scrub back a little bit and play.
That is an intense amount of dust.
And as you can see here, it's mastering, it's keeping everything below 0 dB, it's adding just that bit of extra compression and making everything sound good. You're not going to notice heaps of difference with a mastering effect, but it is going to make your sound all a little bit better. So let me show you, first of all, what the equalizer does by dragging it around.
That is an intense amount of dust.
So hopefully as I'm doing that, you could hear that it's changing the sound. Obviously, we don't want to go nuts, so just a little boost here, right around the sort of mid to high end is going to add that little sparkle to your overall video. Then you've got Exciter. This makes everything a lot crisper and clearer. You can go too far with this though.
That is an intense amount of dust.
So you can hear everything gets crisper the more you push the Exciter up. I usually don't go above sort of 15% on the Exciter because it can, like I say, get intense. Widener at 30% is perfect. Any music you've got in, any stereo effects will just be pushed out a little bit wider, so your videos will sound more stereo than the rest on the internet. And then you've got a loudness maximizer. This is like a big fat compressor. Again, don't go over 15%, I'd say, on this. The further you go, the more crunchy your audio is. Let's listen.
That is an intense amount of dust.
And as you can hear, that's really over-compressing my voice. So back down to 15%. And then the output gain, you really want to keep this at 0 dB. That's fine. Another thing I could show you is you can have low shelf and high shelf. If for whatever reason you want to sort of pull off some of the bass end, perhaps you're filming in a windy environment, you don't want those bass frequencies, you'd also change the Q as well to make it a nice curvy or sharp roll off there of bass frequencies. Push up some high end there, again changing the Q to make it a broader sort of high end boost. And
that is an intense amount of dust.
And that's a pretty cool setup there for the mastering effect. On the master channel, you only set it on the master channel, not individual audio tracks inside Premiere Pro, and you can get a really good sound to your video. Before you even go ahead to render out that video, you'll have it sounding great using this simple effect. If you have any questions about it, happy to help where I can. Just post a comment down below.